Hey guys, my name is Artem Samoilov. On this channel we discuss everything that concerns futsal, its tactics, coaching, drills, answering your questions and so on. In this video I will talk about the situation when you have to defend against a very good team which has a very good pivot, and most of their attacks are going through this pivot. And also we're gonna talk about the most important and most frequently appeared situation in amateur futsal when you play against the team with a pivot. The mistake how you should not be defending against such a team. I marked opponent's pivot as a red player number 5, so your team here is green and opponent is orange. Most of the attacks are coming through the pivot if the team has a good pivot and you know how to play it. The majority of the attacks will come through the pivot. It's either the pass from here or the pass from the flank to the pivot. It doesn't really matter. The emphasis is put on those runs of those players. So the pivot by himself is dangerous, yes. If he turns and takes a shot at goal, he will probably hit the target, and because of his abilities he will probably be able to cover the ball with his body and push this defender a little bit away and win this area here, so win the possibility to actually get hold onto the ball. Half of those dangerous attacks will come through the pivot himself, so he will be turning and shooting, and half, approximately the significant part, will also be going from those flank players. Because when the ball is reached here, these players can run into this space, they can run into center, and what they do is they simply fake the movement to one side and then go to another. They fake the movement to the flank, and then they open up for the pass, roll back, and there goes a shot. Or they pass the ball, they fake the movement to the left, and they are attacking this area here. So they are attacking flanks. And the most important mistake which defending team can make is go and help this player number 2 in defense when the pivot receives the ball. This is what happens very often, so it's an instinct somehow that players are turning to face the ball and then they are looking for the fight for the ball, if you will. So they are going there and trying to help this player to defend. And another mistake which has the same amount of importance is that this central defender is trying to win the ball from the pivot when the pivot is about to receive the pass. So most of the times player goes, tries to intercept, but because of the skills of the pivot he is able to win the ball first, and then if he does that, if he turns, he is in the position where the goalkeeper can almost do nothing. Because the distance is very short, the pivot, the player, is skillful, and the position itself is in the middle. It's a perfect opportunity to hit the target. So how do you avoid these simple mistakes? When the pivot is about to receive the ball, in most cases player number 2 should allow player number 5 to receive the ball. It's only about this position, when the player is the last one, either in the middle or on a flank, it doesn't matter. If this player is the last one, he should think twice before getting into the fight for the ball in this position, because if he loses the fight for the ball in here, the importance of the mistake in here is enormous. There is no one to cover. That's why in most cases in your heads by default let the pivot receive this pass in this position, and your job here, your main job being the last player of the defense in this position, is not to win the ball, it's to win time for your teammates to get back and not allow player number 5 to turn with the ball. In order to do that, you are pushing him a little bit. Just don't stand too close to him. You need at least 1 meter away from him. Copy his body position. If his left leg is in front, your left leg is in front. If he turns and he puts the ball on the right leg, then you should also correct your body position. And you're always behind, 1 meter behind him, knees are bent, and you are ready to react to whatever he does. If he tries to fake the movement, you will have the time to respond to them. You will just be waiting for him and pushing him a little bit. If he turns, if it gets to this, if he turns, it's not that dangerous because you will always be in this position between him and the goal. And that's why you will probably block most of those shots. So this is way better and way less dangerous than to be fighting for the ball, especially with a good pivot who knows how to control his body, who knows how to keep his balance. He will probably outplay you in most cases. And another thing, another aspect in here concerns those players on flanks. As soon as the pivot receives the ball, either in offense in central area or in here, and you can see that player number 2 is left alone with the pivot. He is the last player. Then for you guys, for you, both of you, wherever you are, in here or in here, don't think about the player who is, so the player who is the closest to opponent's goal, he does a different thing. Another 2 players between the last player and the first player, if you will, they are immediately turning to face their opponents to know where they are. They keep the distance approximately 1.5 meters, 2 meters, so they have the time to respond to any fake movements. And what they do is that they are going back with those players, they are going back with them, always seeing them. They move, they try to shake you off, but you always are ready for this, you're always keeping this distance, because if they receive the ball, you are in here to block the possible shot, first of all. And also, if your position is right when you're getting down like this, if you take your position always so you could attack at any point this passing line, so you are not far away from it and you are not in here, so because this player can fake and go in here, so you're always dropping back and you are showing the pivot that you are about to intercept any pass to this player, so you're always keeping tight. And this way what will happen, those players will get back, pivot will be staying, not able to turn, not able to really make a dangerous pass, and you are here in defense, everything is covered, and the only person who can help out to get the ball from the pivot is player number 5, the player who is the closest to opponent's goal. So he turns and he immediately, without any hesitation, goes to fight for the ball. He is helping out the last player. If the pass goes back to this guy, he immediately turns and does what those guys were doing before that. He keeps the distance 1.5 meters, 2 meters, and he always dropping with that player. Or in case if you have a defensive line, at certain point a pressing line, and you have decided not to get lower than the middle line, then you are staying and you are waiting for this player to attack you, but you are ready. Again, you are copying his position, but you are ready. Again, your knees are bent and you are ready to respond to any fake move. So if you avoid these 2 mistakes, you will have a very good chance to win those games with those teams, because those teams who are playing through the pivot, they are in most cases using it as the only weapon. So if you block this best weapon, if you are not making mistakes in this defensive game, then your opponent has nothing else. If you have further questions about this video, put them in comments. Also guys, I would appreciate if you could like the video and share it in social networks if you actually like it, and do not forget to subscribe for my soccer channel. I will leave the link in the description below. See you guys next time, take care.